Welcome to our first episode of Mansions of Denver.
Today we're at the Molly Brown house, located on 14th and Pennsylvania, Denver, Colorado.
Specific address is 1340 Pennsylvania Street, and it's going to be right here behind us. Look at the beauty. I'm going to give you guys some background knowledge before we go inside and have a tour. We won't be able to take the camera, but we'll try to do some sneaking of some like lenses and do some, I don't know, we're trying to get some.
We're not allowed to have cameras in there, pictures, no pictures of being taken, so we'll try our hardest to sneak in a little pictures. If we can, we'll insert them here.
I want to tell you a little bit about the house. It was originally built for owners Isaac and Mary Large by William A. Lang. They suffered financially from like the silver panic of 1893, I believe, is when it happened. If you want to go into detail about what happened about the silver panic, Isaac?
There was a huge fear of people were afraid that the gold standard was going to be removed and our money was going down, so basically huge inflation was taking place, and enacted it for that, so then that way the government would have to take in more silver and we'd have to use it for the economy. But then we got rid of it because the government was getting, they didn't want it. People were just too worried about gold standard going away, and it led to the panic of what, 1893.
Yeah, and that's when Mary and Isaac Large decided, oh crap, we're running out of money, or not money, our value is dropping, so we're gonna have to sell.
So they can't afford the house anymore.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to sell the house. They sold it, and in 1894, Margaret is her name, Margaret Molly Brown.
Known as Molly Brown.
Molly Brown. Her husband James Joseph Brown is his name. He bought the house for only $30,000, which in today's money, that's about $815,537.88.
So about $1 million home,
Almost
which is what you would expect for a 4-story house built to your liking.
Yep. Very to her liking. We're gonna learn a lot of facts. Cara knows facts herself.
Yeah, I've actually been here before.
The Sherman Silver Purchase Act is what they enacted to help the farmers and miners who needed help paying off their debts. They enacted that so it would raise the value of that so they could pay off their debts easily. But then the government decided to repeal it, which didn't help the rich people like these guys. So we obviously know that Molly Brown was a Titanic survivor. If you know her story, this is what she's so famous for. She lived to tell the tale. She was, I think she said she was asleep or something. I know she wasn't asleep, it was something else. But she was able to escape on survivor boat number 6 or something like that. And she made her way back, but she also decided to turn back around, take charge of that boat. It's rumored that she saved a lot more people and then took them back, but only went back once, not multiple times, because it would have sunken her boat as well, because of the way suction works with water. A little bit about the architect who designed this house for them. His name was William A. Lang. He was born in 1846. Died in Illinois in 1897. So he died kind of young. Kinda. He went back home to Illinois after architecting a lot of Denver houses, and he actually got hit by a train because he was heading home somewhere, I think, and he didn't hear the express train coming, so he got hit by it real quick.
Which, how would you not hear that? It's a train from the 1800s.
Choo-choo. Exactly. Must have been drunk or something. He was clinically depressed though, so maybe he did it on purpose.
We might think, yeah. Might be some suicide going on there.
Probably. She died October 26, 1932. So yeah, she was born 1867. That was the date. Now I remember, because she lived about to age 65, which is kind of old, but that's old for them. Nowadays, that's kind of like, you still got 20 more years to live. You're good, as long as you take care of your body.
That's literally starting to
retire.
Yeah. That's like your retirement age now, 2017, 65.
She died in New York City, in the Barbizon Hotel or something like that. She died in her sleep due to a brain tumor in her head at 10:55 p.m. How sad. Another fact about her is that during her last years of her life, she was an actress. So, not only did she get money from her rich husband, but she also got money herself doing stuff like that. Her husband handed her $700 a month after they broke up in 1909. They still kept in contact. They loved each other really well, and he gave her an allowance. And every month she would get $700 in her time. In our time, that's about $17,887.46. That's a big bill right there to get monthly. You can pay your bills and still live highly comfortably. She became well immersed in the arts, and she knew 4 different other languages. She knew French, German, Russian, and Italian. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get ready and get inside.
Yep, the next tour will be at 1:30. It's currently 1 o'clock, so
We'll see what we can get.
we'll try our hardest to get some stuff.
Kara's gonna tell us some facts about Molly's crazy stuff.
So she had servants, a lot of servants for her, and underneath of us there's actually a basement level. And they used to have this very high technology for their late 1800s home, having kind of like what the Kylie Jenners and Kardashians have with their little buzzers and they can talk in the whole house. And so what she used to do when she'd have parties or get-togethers with her girls, she would basically just bring them up a little bit, like secretively, when they weren't paying attention. So then they would walk out with their little things of tea, like they were trained on to come out at perfect times. But Molly Brown did it on purpose so that she would look better, because her servers did you know, came out like that, like without having to be told to come, but they were told to come.
So we're gonna tell you some facts after that house, because that was pretty interesting. This is after the tour.
Yeah, it took about an hour to walk through, questions.
They actually let us take
guide.
pictures, so
Yeah.
you just saw the slideshow just now. I took some really good pictures of like the settings of all the rooms. It's so beautiful, dude.
We could put a little clip of what I took too of all the China. So
They took Snapchats, some weird.
I didn't take Snapchats.
They were short little clips, but
They're
we'll put those
short,
in there.
but it
She snuck
counts.
'em in.
I snuck them in.
So
Because Oscar can't do that with the camera.
I can't,
So
because then I have to actually continue to be filming. I have to be like, oh, I'm focusing now. I'm sorry. They have to hear that.
I know.
So Margaret and the family traveled a lot, so the house was rented out a lot. Around 1900 and on.
In 1902, Molly Brown let the governor stay in her house while she was gone, and his house was under. No, she wasn't gone, was she?
She was gone, and his house was under his mansion was
His
under
house
renovations.
was under renovation. Yes.
We'll have to find where his mansion is, wherever that may be. We're in the
If it's
political
still
area,
on.
yeah. We're in the political area, but I don't know where it may be. During the Great Depression, Margaret actually used her house as a boarding house under the supervision of her housekeeper. Around 1932, when she died, her son and daughter actually put the house up for sale for only $6,000. They really couldn't get much out of it because of the fact that
It was the Depression. Everything was all
depression,
messed
and the house depreciated a lot of value. So.
up. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go.